Here at Michael's is the Halloween floral stuff. I like these. They're black. I think, are these plants called Chinese lanterns? My mom used to have some of these in the garden that were real ones. I just thought they were interesting. And put a little scene in there. These roses are very cool, where it's the black and then the other color with them. Oh, and some black and white ones, that's super cool. With these sort of like spider web almost, looking like cobwebby butterflies. And here's some little foam tombstones that were interesting. Here's some like little seed pod looking things. This kind of artichoke. Here's a green one. Looks like they're just starting to put stuff out. These are nice. Could work really well into anything. These textured, sort of wilted looking leaves. Here's some kind of fuzzy, velvety things. We've got this in red and black. There's a half moon framed to make a wreath. Some little tiny pots of cute little flowers. It's a ghost? Oh. That's quite cute. I like this, like, it's black and white but kind of brownish as well. Plant that's in there. And of course this nice skull with this, it almost looks like kind of one of those desert succulent type plants. And the bat. Oh, and there's also a cauldron. I missed that earlier. And here's one of those like tropical looking plants. If you're doing like a dark tropical thing, you could have this. You could just hang that on the wall as is. Look at these little hairy. They look like a little, like, tropical bird or something. These little ghosts. It's a white one. A little silver bow. That's quite cute. Yeah, here's a masquerade mask. If you have like a doll, you could just get this and have a masquerade mask for them. Here's some pumpkins and, oops, some pumpkins and ghosts. That are the disco balls. And here's more masks. Look at these little metal bats. Some cats. There's an enormous sort of foam rose. Oh, these are nice. That's unique. Sort of foil. It's almost like rolled up plastic. That's really interesting. So it can look like the witch's hand is holding up your wreath. But look at this ghoulish greenery. And they've got these really awesome crow planter and this sort of crow at the top birdcage thing to put a candle in. A mushroom wreath, that's an interesting idea. Here are the foam tombstones. I think this is my favorite of the wreaths. It's very sparkly, but this like creepy forest twiggy one. Here's some sparkly flying witches for $1.99. And here's some other things. Little ghost. Moon. Pumpkins and witch shoes and purple. Oh, here's a creepy hand. So I've come back to Michael's a while later, and they have the rest of the floral section stuff out. This nice tin skeleton planter thing. You could have something that like had vines that went up the rib cage. This vase. There's a masquerade lady with her spider hair. This bust. All these different vases and planters. I think this is the... Oh wait, no, it's not the last vase. I thought it was going to be clever and show the last vase and then move on to the planters, but we still have more vases. I really like this. The skeleton hands holding up the heart and then with this Gothic base on it. And then this planter that's this black heart. There's the mushroom skull with some moss that is on it. The cemetery bride. I really like this Grim Reaper. As we're going along, there's some velvety leaves. There are these different plants. These almost look like tropical leaves. That's interesting. And some nice eyeball flowers. Yeah, we saw these last time because I said they were like those Chinese lantern plants. Here's probably my favorite. This really simple, large bone vase. How much is this? $19.99. I'd work with any theme. You could put pretty much anything in there. It's quite large and just the same width all the way down. This great crow, raven creature with the skull head. Disco ball one. This moon. This tree skull. Oh, even the inside is like the rings of the tree. There's these great, I had to scratch my eyebrow, sorry. These great hanging skull planters. This is the smaller size. I snagged the last of the big size. The small size is $14.99. The bigger size is more like the size of a real skull, which I liked. To grab my cart here, we have these various different things that you can craft around with and create little scenes. Put something down in there. I really like this bat cage. These super cool. I can't remember if we saw these last time, but these raven hanging planters with the black chain. This really nice glass. Is it glass? Yeah, it is. This glass coffin. If you wanted a creepy fairy tale DIY, you could put a little doll in there, look like Snow White, like how in the original story she was put in a glass coffin. You could put anything in there that like you want to display. These different size coffin glass containers. And then these different items that you can put into something that you're doing. So we got these flies. You can like decorate something with or use it as filler. These tombstones. I like these little hearts. The anatomical hearts. Oh, here's some feet bones. That's funny. Some cute little ghosts. Oh, and there's some just sort of generic looking bones there. Skulls of various sizes. And I thought this was unique, these teeth. If you want to do like a creepy tooth fairy thing, there's some teeth. I love the little bats here. They look like actual, real long-eared bats, the way that the design is.